Of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
From the 35, here's second down and 8. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Titans.
Play action. It's Jackson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Jackson options out left. And not much of a hold there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. First and goal.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the Jaguars' 2-yard
H.N. is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He was brought down by Nick.
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Jags first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
They go bootleg. Love goes right back to McBride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Jaguars had 10-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Love. This is taken in by McBride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 10.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. A run up the middle with Irving. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case,
and he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Jordan Love keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And sometimes you just put it in the hands of your quarterback. Let him take you home.
And you just know the NFL playbooks nowadays have gotten just a little bit thicker because just about everyone has a quarterback run series involved now, and we just saw the evidence of it.
The defenses hate that.
Drives them crazy because the quarterback is usually not a guy that runs the football. You cover everyone else, and all of a sudden he waltzes in on you.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been effective with the ball in his hands all season long. The NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdowns scored on the ground. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Jackson now. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Titans, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7 yards.
Jackson's going to try to sneak. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Titans first down. A gain of 1 yard.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
4 yards to go.
Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The Titans offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. On the tackle, it was Dane Belton. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running right, here's Achane. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for Titans. 1st down.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
28 more yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Jackson. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Titans 1st down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper. 17 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
On his loop for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Byron Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends on what we've seen so far.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
brings up 3rd and 12.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The visitors' offense and running back Wk18 making their way back out. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They go play action now. Jackson can't get away, and he's taken down. Devontae Wyatt busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Here's Jackson. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now it's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Achane gets it from the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jackson had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.